Welcome back to Important Updates, global news without the noise. Subscribe to stay updated. I don't think people understand just how tense things have become in the West Philippine Sea. The salty air over the West Philippine Sea hangs thick with tension, a silent standoff on a vast blue expanse. Beneath the tranquil surface, a storm of uncertainty brews, as rival nations test each other's resolve in these contested waters. A lone Philippine resupply vessel charts a careful, deliberate course toward the BRP Sierra Madre, a rusting but defiant outpost grounded on a Yungan shoal. Every journey here is a calculated risk, a lifeline to the Marines who stand guard at the edge of sovereignty. The mission is simple, yet vital. Deliver food, water, and fresh personnel to the Marines stationed there. Each crate and canister is a reminder of the nation's commitment to its defenders and to its claim. On the horizon, Chinese Coast Guard ships appear, their numbers growing with each passing minute. Their presence is a constant looming reminder of contested claims and the ever-present risk of escalation. The radio crackles with warnings, sharp voices ordering the Philippine boat to turn back, to abandon its mission. The airwaves are thick with threats and demands, echoing the tension on the water. The Filipino crew, faces set with resolve and determination, hold their course. They've seen this dangerous ballet before and they know what's at stake, not just for themselves, but for their country. Chinese vessels close in, engines churning the sea, cutting across the bow, coming dangerously close. The risk of collision is real, and every maneuver is a test of nerves and discipline. High-pressure water cannons sometimes lash out, a forceful tactic meant to disable and intimidate. The blast can damage equipment, injure crew, and send a clear message: you are not welcome here. Overhead, a Philippine patrol aircraft circles, documenting every move, every confrontation. Sometimes an Australian P-8A Poseidon observes from above, its sensors recording the unfolding drama for the world to see. These eyes in the sky signal that the Philippines is not alone. Its struggle is watched by international partners, allies who monitor the situation and weigh their own responses. This scene, replayed week after week, is a microcosm of the simmering conflict in the South China Sea, a contest of sovereignty, resources, and the rules that govern the global commons. Each encounter adds another layer to a complex and dangerous standoff. The courage of Filipino sailors and the growing presence of allies like Australia signal a crucial shift. The world is watching, and the stakes are high. In these waters, every action is scrutinized, every decision could shape the future of the region. The Australia-Philippines relationship is deeply rooted in shared democratic values, mutual respect, and a long history of cooperation. Both nations are united by a common vision for a stable, secure, and prosperous Indo-Pacific, recognizing the region's growing importance on the world stage. Over the decades, their partnership has expanded across economic, cultural, and defense sectors, fostering people-to-people connections and building trust at every level. This collaboration has steadily evolved, transforming into a robust and dynamic strategic alliance that adapts to new challenges. Rising tensions in the South China Sea have only served to strengthen these ties, as both countries face shared security concerns. Recently, the two nations formalized a strategic partnership, elevating their defense cooperation to unprecedented heights and signaling a new era of collaboration. Joint military exercises are now more frequent, larger in scale, and increasingly complex, enhancing interoperability and readiness for any potential crisis or emergency. The first joint sea and air patrols in the West Philippine Sea sent a clear message to the world: a united front determined to uphold international law, especially the United Nations Convention on the Law of the Sea, or UNCLOS. These patrols are not just symbolic gestures, they are practical enforcement actions that demonstrate real commitment to maritime security. Australia sees the Philippines as a critical partner on the front line of regional security, valuing its strategic location and steadfast resolve, while the Philippines regards Australia as a reliable and steadfast ally, always ready to stand shoulder to shoulder in times of need. This synergy transforms a long-standing friendship into a formidable partnership, preserving peace, deterring aggression, and ensuring stability in one of the world's most vital waterways. Australia's support for the Philippines is both concrete and highly strategic, reflecting a deepening partnership between the two nations in the face of growing regional challenges. This support is centered on upgrading 5 key Philippine military bases, transforming them into modern defense hubs. These bases, Naval Base Camilo Osias, Lalo Airport, Camp Melchor de la Cruz, and Balabac Island form a strategic arc facing the region's most contested and disputed waters, including the South China Sea. Upgrades include state-of-the-art runways, new barracks for troops, advanced logistics hubs, and enhanced port facilities capable of supporting larger naval vessels and more frequent operations. The overarching goal is to create resilient, highly functional platforms for projecting both maritime and air power, ensuring rapid deployment and sustained presence. Balabac Island's upgrade, for example, gives the Philippines a crucial forward staging point near the Spratlys, enabling faster, more persistent patrols and a stronger presence in contested areas. Previously, the distance from older bases delayed response times. Now, with these upgrades, military assets can reach potential hotspots swiftly and efficiently. This initiative acts as a force multiplier, empowering the Philippines to better secure its territory, protect its exclusive economic zone, and monitor maritime activity. Strengthening these 5 pillars of defense not only builds a credible deterrent, but also signals robust international investment in Philippine security and sovereignty. The upgraded bases stand as tangible symbols of enduring partnership, bolstering regional stability and security for decades to come. Australia's investment is a direct and significant boost to the Philippines' self-defense capabilities and the broader security of the Indo-Pacific region. Australia's investment in Philippine military infrastructure is a strategic move to safeguard its own interests and regional order. Escalating tensions and China's coercive actions in the South China Sea threaten the stability Australia relies on for trade and security. A vulnerable Philippines would destabilize the region, impacting Australia's vital trade routes. By helping the Philippines secure its maritime domain, Australia also secures the global commons essential to its prosperity. This is not charity. It's a proactive measure to prevent crises that could cripple regional trade. Australia's actions reinforce the international rules-based order, standing against unilateral disregard for law. Supporting the Philippines strengthens Australia's alliances and credibility across Southeast Asia. It shows Canberra is willing to act, not just talk, reinforcing a network of like-minded nations. In a complex world, these partnerships are Australia's most valuable strategic asset. Upgrading bases and increasing joint activities is about deterrence, not war, raising the risks for any aggressor. China's gray zone tactics, coercion short of conflict, are met with improved Philippine monitoring and rapid response. Upgraded bases make it harder for provocations to go unchallenged, surprise is lost, and harassment is intercepted and documented. International partners observe, increasing diplomatic costs for the aggressor. Enhanced interoperability with Australia adds another layer of deterrence. The regular presence of Australian assets complicates any aggressor's calculations, raising the risk of broader involvement. This strategy builds deterrence by denial, making it physically harder for China to enforce unlawful claims. The partnership denies uncontested control of sea and airspace, pushing back against coercion. A proactive defense posture anchored by upgraded bases and steadfast allies is the best way to maintain peace. The West Philippine Sea is a critical maritime artery. 1/3 of global shipping worth trillions passes through these waters. Instability here would disrupt supply chains and spike prices worldwide. The sea is rich in oil, gas, and fisheries, vital for energy and food security in the region. China's expansive claims threaten the economic development and sovereignty of coastal states like the Philippines. The environmental stakes are high coral reefs. The Amazon of the ocean are being destroyed by island building, threatening biodiversity and fisheries. For the Philippines, this is about national identity and sovereign rights, affirmed by the 2016 Hague ruling. Upholding this ruling defends not just territory, but the rule of law. Support from partners like Australia is crucial in this principled stand. The Australia-Philippines partnership is mutually beneficial. For the Philippines, Australian funding and expertise accelerate defense modernization and boost readiness. Joint training and exercises improve skills and morale, while diplomatic support amplifies Manila's voice internationally. This solidarity reassures Filipinos they are not alone. For Australia, a stronger Philippines means a more stable region and a reliable partner. Access to upgraded bases enhances Australia's operational reach for patrols, disaster relief, or crisis response. The partnership strengthens a network of alliances, encouraging others like Japan and ASEAN members to step up. This collective approach is more effective than any nation acting alone. The partnership builds security for both nations and the Indo-Pacific. The Australia-Philippines partnership is part of a broader Indo-Pacific security architecture. Canberra's support encourages other nations to strengthen their own defense ties and assert their rights. This cooperation bolsters ASEAN, pushing the group to address the South China Sea issue more directly. The partnership offers a template for others to counter coercion and adapt to their circumstances. It complements US and Japanese security arrangements, creating synergy at key bases. Multilateral cooperation presents a formidable challenge to any aggressor, reinforcing integrated deterrence. The ripple effect is growing solidarity. Japan, the UK, France, and Germany are all increasing their regional presence. This web of partnerships creates a resilient order, better equipped to manage disputes and deter threats. In 2026, the West Philippine Sea remains a global flashpoint, but the Australia-Philippines partnership is an anchor of hope. The upgraded bases embody a shared commitment to peace and stability, aiming to prevent, not provoke, conflict. Deterrence ensures the price of aggression is too high, stabilizing the region and encouraging peaceful resolution. The real victory is building a credible collective defense that makes conflict unthinkable. The choices made today, standing for law, investing in security, upholding freedom of navigation, will define the Indo-Pacific's future. This partnership is a blueprint for responsible regional leadership. It offers hope for a future where Filipino fishermen work without fear, and the sea's resources benefit those to whom they belong. The journey is long, but steadfast alliances like this provide a guiding light, ensuring the rule of law prevails.